constantly try to find new sources of motivation. It is very important because at the end of the day, it's a very mental game. So, I'm aware of the fact that everybody's practicing hard, everybody's trying to improve their game, and that makes me also, keep up with them and try to get my game to the highest possible level. I know that nobody can be perfect, but there are always few elements here and there that you can improve in your game. But the bottom line is that really it's psychological effect that brings you to where you want to be, and that's not just your mindset on the court, but everything you do off the court, your philosophy in life, the way of thinking. And so I try to have that very holistic approach to everything that I do, and it's something that I have developed and worked on over the years and learned, and every day is a learning process for me. So I'm very grateful to have also a team of people around me that are kind enough to sacrifice their own lives and dedicated to my career and allow me to shine on the tennis court.
Do you ever think of who Novak Djokovic, the 27-year-old, would have been if you didn't have tennis? Like what you might have pursued or where you might be?
When I was younger, I was thinking about that more. I guess everybody has that phase in their lives, like when we were children, when you start thinking what you want to do when you grow up. And tennis was always there for me as something like as probably a sign of a destiny for me to play the sport. When I was 4 or 5, I already took the tennis racket in my hand, so there was nothing really that could match the potential tennis career at that time. Even though I played other sports, I spent a lot of time on the mountain. My father, uncle, and most of my family, they were professional skiers. And my parents had a business in the family in the mountain that supported the family and supported my tennis as well. So we got to spend a lot of time there, and skiing is my still biggest passion next to tennis. So I guess as an athlete, I would somehow be linked to the sport, but I didn't. I do have a lot of different interests, but I'm sure that I would find my way in life. But again, I wasn't paying too much attention to what could have happened if I wasn't playing tennis. I believe everything in life happens for a reason.
Do you worry about skiing now? I mean, some athletes have contract.
I know.
Contract, you can't use
dangerous
things. You have any of those?
I know. Actually, I made sure my agent
worked with that. When he negotiated the contract, that I don't have this restriction of going to ski. So, but of course, I'm not skiing. I'm not skiing as much as I did in the early days. Occasionally, every few years, if I had a chance to go for a weekend or something, I would. Like I did last year, for example. This year, there's no chance. So, again, I'm trying to minimize the risk as much as I can. I have, of course, this responsibility towards myself, and it's not just about myself, because there's a lot of people who are working with me, and so I try to take care of myself. But there are some things in life that you want to do, and as long as it's in your mind, as long as you're free, as long as you're not afraid. And skiing is something that is in my blood. I mean, I skied even before I started playing tennis, and so I feel pretty safe on the slopes.
Did you ever think how good you could have been as a downhill racer? I mean, Serbia's never had a gold medalist.
Yeah. Well, we never had a Grand Slam champion before in tennis as well, so I'm thrilled to in a way make the history of my country, and I feel that love from the people from Serbia that they give me on a daily basis now, because they look at me as somebody that is representing the country. So
I had this always in the back of my mind. If I was skiing, I don't know if I would reach the same results, honestly, because...
Did you do competitions when you were
I've done a few when I was pretty young, when I was 10, 11, something like that. But
Did you win?
After, no. No, because one of the reasons is I haven't really, as I said, from the first moment I took the tennis racket, I fell in love with it, and then I knew that this is going to be my sport. And then I hit the, kind of an age when I was 9, 10 years old, where I was kind of rethinking it because I loved skiing so much, and my father, never wanted to push me to do anything, as my mother as well, and they supported whatever I want to decide to do. But I felt that father wanted me to ski, obviously, because he skied as well. But again, I somehow felt that tennis is a sport that is more practical for our conditions and region there in Serbia, because especially in Serbia we don't have that much, that many mountains there where I'm able to ski, practice, and get myself ready for the races. So we felt like tennis is maybe a larger risk in a way, it's a challenge, but it's easier for us to do. It's more, I don't know, natural, because we had people coming in with all the tennis academies in the mountain from the city of Belgrade, and they helped me, and they recognized the talent, and they encouraged my father, my parents to support me in that intention, and I don't think we made the wrong decision. Yeah, it's a nice challenge.
Novak,